Welcome back to BLOCKTV, and it's time for Regulation Roundup, where we look at the intersection between crypto and blockchain enterprise and government. And to help us do that today, I'm joined in studio by BLOCKTV editor Alon Sinai. Alon, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And we've got some fresh news, latest development from Libra.
Yeah, actually, this is coming out of Israel, very interestingly, where an interministerial team for regulatory coordination of virtual assets. This is a team which has been around for a few years, actually, which is different ministries. The Bank of Israel is also part of it. This past Sunday, they had a meeting, which was first published in Globe's Israeli newspaper. They had a meeting with a co-creator of Libra, VP Operations and Risk at Libra. Tomer Barel is his name. He's works out of Facebook's Tel Aviv offices. Now he's obviously really high up on Libra, a co-creator. And he basically spoke to the bank and I guess tried to allay their concerns regarding all we've been hearing recently when it comes to regulation.
Right. So we know that Facebook slash Libra have been on kind of a world campaign, meeting with regulators from different governments to explain, kind of try to maybe put some governments at ease about the new cryptocurrency, or if you want to call it that, a digital asset that's aiming to disrupt the entire financial sector. And the latest stop here in Jerusalem. We know who he met with, what was on the agenda there?
We don't know exactly which of the team members were there. That's nothing which wasn't confirmed. We spoke to the Bank of Israel. They confirmed the meeting. They basically told us that the interministerial team for regulatory coordination of virtual assets regularly meets with fintech companies from Israel and from across the world. And this meeting was held as part of that framework. Right. So they really didn't give away much information about
saying, yeah, we do this on a regular basis. So it's not an emergency meeting or anything like that, or at least they're not framing it. But important to note, and the author of this report definitely points it out, I'm talking about Roy Katsiri from Globes, that this was a one-on-one, or not, it wasn't a blockchain, representatives of fintech association or organization of blockchain-related companies. This is
it was all about Libra.
Tomer Barel and Libra.
It was all about Libra. Interestingly enough, not only did Tomer tell them that as regulators in Israel, you don't need to have any concerns. We'll make sure to meet all your standards. He actually even told them that regarding U.S. regulation, 80% of the regulators' concerns in the U.S. have been taken care of already.
Interesting.
And only really 20% is left. I don't know which 20% he's talking about, because what we heard a couple of weeks ago, there seems to be many concerns.
Right. I mean, as we heard in the hearings in the Senate and Congress, definitely lawmakers have some outstanding questions. Maybe he's talking about other regulators and different authorities in the states. It's
obviously very confident, I guess, if they think 80% is already taken care of. So obviously thinking there's not much more else to do when it comes to regulation to finish off, and these meetings in Israel and across the world are part of this effort.
Absolutely. Now we know, Facebook here in Israel, they've got it's the research and development branch of Libra. We know they're working on the Calibra wallet. We know they're working on compliance. They're working on customer service. Those are the main projects that are being organized out of Israel. But Facebook itself, in response to this report, put out a statement saying, that this is a gradual process. So seemingly, kind of speaking in two voices. One, very confident, 80% of the way there with the U.S. On the other hand, we're taking this slowly. We're being cautious. We're going to cross all our T's and dot all our I's before we launch the product.
Yeah, I think it's really a balancing act. On the one hand, you want to reassure these regulators and keep them on your side and calm them down by saying you're not rushing forward and you're taking your time and you'll make sure all their concerns are answered. On the other hand, they obviously want to get this product out and make people understand that this is going to happen eventually.
Right. Now, when we're talking about this gentleman, Tomer Barel, what do we know about him?
Well, again, his title right now is co-creator of Libra, VP Operations and Risk at Libra. He held a similar position in Operations and Risk at PayPal.
Which is also the launching pad of
David Marcus. Yeah, so they may be pals from PayPal. We're not sure if they work together there, but they likely knew each other there. He was based in San Francisco. Now he's based in Tel Aviv in Israel. As you said, Facebook has a pretty big project here, which a big part of it is actually focused on Libra. They've been working on it over the past year plus here. And so I guess Israel is maybe really one of the obvious first stops when it comes to Tomer and for Libra, because they already have really
Offices
people on
and
the ground
facilities.
here, and they wanted to make sure that the regulators here do not need to have any special concerns.
Well, we don't know if the regulators posed any specific challenges. We don't know if if they're going to put any obstacles in front of the launch. Interesting, and this is a bit of a tangent, but another report coming out just in the last few hours. This is from the latest Facebook's latest quarterly report to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. It was filed earlier this week on the 25th, and this is a statement out of there. There is no guarantee that Libra or any association products and services such as Calibra will be made available in a timely manner or at all. Again, this is from a quarterly report to the SEC. What do you make of that?
Well, again, I guess there's two ways of looking at it. And on the one hand, this may be just something they say on any product which before it comes out, saying it may not happen at all, because I guess
hedging their bets.
Exactly, yeah. On the other hand, I guess it's again part of this reassuring act of making sure that the SEC in this instance understands that they're taking their time and making sure to do it the right way.
Excellent stuff. Alon Sinai, thank you. So you heard it here. Libra is in conversations with the Bank of Israel and the Interministerial Committee on Regulation of Digital Assets. Another chain, or another notch on the belt in terms of their effort at bringing on regulators. Obviously, we're going to be looking at the story more in depth and following up as new information comes in. Thank you for watching. We're going to be right back.
For more news and updates, follow us on Twitter.